had 2 minutes.
YouTube/@the NATUREDC. Subscribe today.
I am rushing to my room right now. Updated in the game. But if you can hear me, point B, welcome to the network. This is preseason week 2. It is the Bengals versus Washington. So hopefully you guys are
All
hearing
right,
me
the
better
Bengals.
now. Are you hearing me now, bro?
Yeah, the Bengals got the ball. The Bengals are on the 50-yard line. It is a man in motion. We got a 5 wide receivers. It's 4th and 3. Bengals going forward on 4th and 3. Again, shout out to everybody out there. This is the Nature Sports Podcast. We got Point B in the building today. ETA Row in the building today. Big Son Will is at the game, actually, so we're going to get some live commentary from someone who's actually at the game. 4th and 3. They called him out. Joe Burrow in shotgun, man in the backfield. Let's see what he got. He's at the 49-yard line.
You a little bit ahead of me, so but
we got a man who jumped. Louvu jumped again. He doing the same thing he did last year. Louvu jumped on the 4th down. Y'all remember that? Remember that against the Eagles? Remember that against the Eagles? They are going to use the same things that Philly used. Louvu jumped on the 4th and 3. Easy. 1st down Bengals. Everybody's going to play us the way Philly played us last year in that NFC Championship game. You got the game up yet, Point?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready.
All right, yes, indeed. Yo, you can go ahead and take over. I got a couple things I need to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's Point B, man. I'm still setting up my camera, but I'm ready. I'm gonna give you guys the info on the game, what's been going on, like what's what. You know what I mean? Still setting up. Give me, be patient with me. But it is a 4th and 3 right now. 13:38 left on the game clock in the first quarter. We have man in motion out the backfield. We got a man that jumped. And that was Frankie Louvu offsides. Frankie Louvu came across, comes offsides. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a 1st down. I mean, Frankie. Ooh, they got him. They got Louvu, man. It's okay. Good cadence. I mean, that's a veteran quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. We're talking about a top 5 quarterback right now with Joe Burrow. All right, man, it's going to be a 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Joe Burrow hands the ball off. Chase Brown bounced off one tackle, gets about a gain of 6, and that's Kinlaw on the tackle. 2nd and 4. Joe Burrow had 2 possessions last week, went straight down the field, did what he did. Okay, 2nd and 4. It's a man in motion. It looks like Higgins. And it's a quick throw. It is a quick throw. I'm getting a little bit of bad communication here. My bad, people. I mean, Joe Burrow is one of the best guys in the game right now, and it's hard to not respect him as one of the best guys. And that was a 1st down on that play. He's taking a shot deep now. Chase Young. It is a flag on the play on Noah Igbenogany. That looks like pass interference. Maybe that's. Jamar Chase never saw. Oh, that's a hold. That's a clear hold. Yeah, absolutely. 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 And you want to act like no, you was holding his jersey. The whole jersey went like this, man. It's going to be a 1st and goal ball on the 4-yard line, man. and they driving downfield, 12-17 left in the first quarter. It is a tight end in motion, and Joe Burrow drops back to pass. He got some time, throws it in. Good defense, incomplete. And that's Will Hurst on the defense. Good coverage right there by Will Hurst. Tanner Hudson comes in and like a slant. And I mean, good defense by, I mean, really good defense by, it's a hook there, but you can't really, yeah, that's just really good defense, man. Will Hurst, shout out to Will Hurst. Second and goal, ball on the 4-yard line. 2:14 left in the first quarter, and we have our first time out. We're taking the time out. 30-second time out. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, let's talk about this right now. So far, the defense, I mean, Joe Burrow has one of the best offenses in the league. It's kind of what they did against us last year. But I will say in this regard, right? So I will say in this regard, it's a little bit easier to say that it's not their fault right now because, like I said, all of the starters still isn't playing. We still do have Von Miller that's not playing. Bobby Wagner still isn't playing. But we're going to see what it is. Second and goal, ball on the 4-yard line. It's a handoff. Chase Brown, he looks like he gets about a gain of 2, almost even 3. Third down and goal. It looks like on the 1-yard line. This defense is, see if the defense going to hold up. Let's see if this defense going to hold up. Still adjusting some stuff over here, man. I'm not at home. I am out Philly. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. That was Javon Kinlaw on the tackle. Okay, it's third and goal on the 2-yard line. Okay, that was a 2-yard gain. Man in motion. Joe Burrow drops back, looks right, goes back. That's good defense right there. Who's that? That's Quan. That's Quan Martin at the 1-yard line. That's what we call a fourth down, baby. That's what we call fourth down. Great stop by Quan Martin. That's what we want to see. Outstanding job by Quan Martin right there. And I mean, the tight end drags across the offense, and I mean, he gets across the defense, but he's almost right there. And Quan Martin, shout out to Quan Martin jumping in and stepping in and doing his thing. Okay. Handoff. They say he's in. They say he's in. That was a good stand though, right there. Orlando Brown Jr. on the tackle. I mean, on the block to get Chase. Let me see. Contact is made, and he just keeps his legs churning. Kick, and it's good. So that's gonna be 7-0. I mean, that drive was 4 minutes and I mean quite some time. Quite some time. Kept the legs churning, man, and we're gonna go to the we're gonna figure out some stats here, man. And let's get to the stats. Forgive me if you guys can't see me for a second, but we're gonna get to these stats real quick. You know. Yes, yes, yes. I'm trying to pull up the stats for you guys. There we go. All right. Okay. see. Let's see. Now, that was a 13 play drive. It started at the Cincinnati 42-yard line. I mean, it was a pass interference on that. Uh, it was a pass interference. That was a 25-yard pass interference. And so it's since it started at the Cincinnati 42-yard line, and that's only a 28 yards out of and we took them to the fourth, took them to the fourth down a couple times. I mean, uh that's not necessarily a great offensive display, but defensive display, but I will say, all right, it's cool, So London Ray said it's not early, it's still early, that's not D. Oh, all right, no, that's from last show, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the Nature Network. I am Point B, man, holding it down to this side, we probably will have ETA Money rolling later on in the show or whatever the case may be. I am out of town on a family thing, so I'm y'all family, so y'all gonna come and rock with me. I'm up in Philly right now, unfortunately, with all of the Eagles fans up here. But I'm so proud of my daughter that is going to Temple University this year. She's a freshman, so I'm gonna be up here all week, rocking out, doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for tuning into the Nature Network. You know what I mean? So y'all might see me up Philly sometime, man. Appreciate you guys though for locking in with me. All right. We get to see Jaden Daniels now though, man. So for that defensive drive, right? I am going to grade uh that first defensive drive. I guess I'm gonna give that they did score. I'm not gonna give it an F though. I'm gonna give that a D plus. A D plus for me because they took him to fourth down twice. All of our starters not out there, and that's Joe Burrow. I mean, they did put up some savage. I mean, some real savage numbers, points, and all. They only got 28 yards out of that drive. The pass interference was really bad, but that's not. It didn't come from a starter. It came from Noah Igbenogany, and like I said, I would have liked that not to happen, and then see how the drive would have played out then. But I'm gonna give them a D plus for that drive for me. What do you guys think? Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you would grade. Go ahead and put it in the chat. And starting out, it's a handoff to Debo. Debo breaks a tackle. Debo, I mean, that's like a 15-yard gain right off the bat. This gonna look pretty. Jet sweep right off the jump. Jet sweep right off the jump. Right off the jump, jet sweep. And I mean, that was pretty. Okay. And that's going to be a handoff. And Rodriguez looks like he's gone. Rodriguez down at the 15. Big play, big chunk play by man. We rolling right straight downfield, running the ball like it ain't nothing. Like it ain't nothing. We are not having an issue moving the ball on this team. You know what I mean? We are not having an issue moving the ball on this team at all. I mean, John Bates and Tyler Biada has created a outstanding blocks, and Rodriguez gets around the corner and runs upfield. First and 10 ball on the 15-yard line, man. And that's going to be another handoff to Rodriguez. This time Rodriguez gets about one. Oh, they are shopping Brian Robinson actually right now. Okay, it's an empty setback, and Jaden doing what Jaden do. Jaden doing what Jaden do. Touchdown, Jaden Daniels.
Man, hey, that offense, the
Touchdown,
offense.
Jaden. All running the ball. Didn't even have to throw the ball, man.
That
Touchdown,
offense,
man. That's A
son,
plus plus,
that
bro. A
offense
platinum,
gonna
baby.
be that offense
A
gonna be dangerous. That offense gonna
A
be
plat.
dangerous. That
A
offense is
plat.
gonna be dangerous. Can you
A
hear me?
plat.
Can you hear me?
Jaden showing them that he ain't playing, man. Strong man in him out there, man. 4 plays, 74 yards, a minute 51 seconds. That's how you go out there and show them people what it is in the LSU Bowl. You hear me? Stop playing my man Jaden, man. Get back on the field, Joe. Get back on the field, Joe. Get back on the field, Joe. Y'all know what it is, man. We at home too. We gonna flex on them tonight. Debo, Jaden, Rodriguez, not B Rob, but Rod. You know what I mean? And look, Jaden Daniels takes the
That
sack and
offense is
shrugs it
gonna
off like it
be
ain't nothing.
nasty. That offense is gonna be nasty. Can you hear me? Am I
Yeah,
coming through?
nah,
That
nah, I'm here
offense,
now.
that offense is gonna be nasty. I'm
I
not
agree,
lying. That offense is gonna be nasty. It's gonna be hard to deal with them.
bruh. And this the other thing. This is the other thing. Like right now, we are at a situation where um we at a situation where it is we ain't even throw the ball. Imagine if we did have a Terry out there with us today. Dan Quinn said he's very confident the deal will be done. They said when Terry came off the pup list this week, for anybody that didn't know, we made some moves and we made some moves, and I'm gonna read off. I'm gonna do that a little bit later, but I'm gonna tell y'all about this touchdown drive. It was 6 plays, started at the Washington 26. It was 74 yards, and it was only a minute and 51 seconds. Okay, it was a 14-yard run. I said 15 yards. Excuse me. 14-yard run from Jaden Daniels, a 40-yard run from Rodriguez, and a 19-yard run that started off from Debo Samuel. That was a 3-and-out, but it was a different type of 3-and-out. I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm gonna be real. Different type of 3-and-out. Y'all ain't seen no 3-and-outs like that, man. When you go 3 plays, 4 plays and out, you know we did have that 1 yard carry, so it's 4 plays, but I mean, it was pretty. It was pretty. I mean, I can't take you can't stop us from running the ball. Once we just add that pass in, man, the offense I think is going to be unstoppable. Offense is going to be unstoppable, man. I was saying this last week when who started last? I can't remember his name. Oh man, because I want to get rid of him off the jump. I threw him off the team in my head mentally last week. After last week, your man from Notre Dame. He off the team in my head already. I think Josh Johnson, and then pushed his way as the third quarterback potentially. I mean, we got 9 trade offers. 9 inquiries. I'm not gonna say trade offers. We got 9 inquiries about him last. And so here we go. Seattle, excuse me, I said Seattle. Cincinnati back on the field. The kick is about at the 5. That's good coverage right there. Who's that on the hit? Oh, Kosta Yankov, man. Shout out to Kosta Yankov back on the team for another year. And I mean, it was an empty set for Jaden Daniels. They played man on man. Jaden Daniels breaks containment, goes straight up the middle. They tried to he tried to make the play and just hit Jaden Daniels like he was soft. No, Jaden Daniels bounced right off of him like it ain't nothing. And the score is 7-7. Washington, Cincinnati, 8:54 left in his first quarter. Joe Burrow is back out there. He hands the ball off. And that's Samaje Perine and gets stood up. Gets stood up right there. Shout out to Perine, man. Still got a lot of love for Perine. Perine was drafted here in Washington, and man, he's still in the league, still on the team, still with a good team on top of that, and still playing a pivotal role with the Cincinnati Bengals. So it's gonna be 2nd and 7, 8:28 left in this first quarter. It's Point B here live on the Nature Network, preseason week 2. Washington, Cincinnati, Joe Burrow empty backfield, and there's he's telling him to pick up the blitz, and that's really good, really. And there's a flag on the play as Ilisovis. I'm gonna get his name right. Ilisovis. Uh, and Ro, I would say make sure that it's not too loud because I couldn't, yeah, turn the music down a little bit. Make sure you can hear me nice, loud, and clear for the people. And so that was Taj Brooks. Came out the backfield, lined up off sides. That's going to be a penalty on Cincinnati. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Taj Brooks, 5'9", 220, rookie out of Texas Tech. He is a 6th-round pick in this year's draft. 6th-round pick. Okay. Empty back. No, it's a one single back right there with Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow drops back to pass. Joe Burrow got some time, dumps it over, and it's an incomplete pass. Trying to make the one-handed grab just a little bit out of reach. It's going to be a 3rd down and 12 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Monday Night Football, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's a good chip block on. I couldn't see exactly who that was in the chip block on. It was a Mike Blitz straight up the middle. It's going to be a 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. And neither Chase Young, Jamar Chase or T. Higgins is on the field right now. Both of them on the sideline. Joe Burrow dropped back to pass. Joe Burrow. Oh, Joe Burrow. Oh, man, Joe Burrow. Oh, he's trying to pull some magic. I know Joe Burrow is trying to pull some magic. It's a sack. It's a big sack at the 1. They gave him forward progress at the 2, maybe. It's a big sack. Cleveland Farrell. That's a good defense. That's a good A plus. A plus defense right there.
Yeah, I gave him an A plus too. That was A plus for me too.
Lost to 17. Joe Burrow was just trying to make some magic happen. Good coverage in the back end. Good coverage in the back end. And that's Dorrance Armstrong on that as well. So they get an A plus out of me. Man, that's an A platinum. Not even an A plus. A platinum for them. On that one, they didn't knock them all the way back into the 4-yard line. Excuse me. They gave him forward progress to the 4. Good defense right there. Jalen Lane is back to return. There is a penalty back late. And Jalen Lane, let's see what the penalty is. They picked up the flag. Already, man. Cincinnati, man. It looks like we may own Cincinnati. It looked like we may have Cincinnati's number, man, when it comes to this. So I want to look at this really clear, man. These were the ones versus the ones. And now, don't get me wrong, their ones did go down with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and go down there and score. So Jamar Chase and T. Higgins was not in on that second drive, especially on that 3rd down. So that does change. That changes the perspective a little bit. But that was a really good defensive drive right there. Really, really, really good defensive drive. I mean, y'all gotta respect that. Y'all gotta respect that. I mean, it's a lot of doubters. There's been a lot of people saying that defense isn't what they should be, and I want to see. I want to see if this is going to continue. I want to see how well we're going to be able to continue to do right here. Because I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect? Let's get into some of these box scores right now. Joe Burrow, 2 for 5, 12 yards. Chase Brown, 5 rushes, 16 yards, and a touchdown, 3.2-yard average. Samaje Perine has 1 carry, 3 yards, 3-yard average. Jamar Chase, he has 1 reception, 1 target, 11 yards. Drew Sample has 1 reception, 1 target, 1 yard. And then Tanner Hudson, 2 targets, no reception. Todd Brooks, 1 target, no reception. Okay? I mean, yeah, that's what it looked like so far. That's what they look like so far. I would read off our offensive stats, but what I'm going to do is read off our defensive stats. Right now, Javon Kinlaw, he has 2 tackles, no assists. Juan Martin, 2 tackles, no assists. Alec Kohau. I don't know. I know that's the Polynesian guy. I believe he's from probably the same place as Frankie Louvu. but I believe he's a linebacker, if I'm not mistaken. He has one tackle. Marshawn Lattimore has an assisted tackle. Jacob Martin has an assisted tackle. Deron Payne has an assisted tackle. Frankie Louvu has two assists, which means he has one tackle. And so they credited Jacob Martin and Dorrance Armstrong with those sacks. Let's get back to it. Josh Johnson coming out on the helm. Okay, they said we would not see Marcus Mariota today. And it's a handoff. Jacorsky Bird. Okay. I mean, first time we had the ball, we gave the ball to Debo right off the jump, 20 yards. Then we let Rob run the jump, man. Has Chris Rodriguez became the number one back? Is that what it is? Has he beat out B-Rob, which is why we might potentially be about to ship B-Rob? Okay. Josh Johnson throws the ball. That's a completed pass. That looks pretty. Jalen Lane on the reception. Jada Daddy's all smiles on the sideline, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Nation Network. I am Point B, man. I appreciate you guys locking in with us like you always do. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Just wanted to check this thing behind me. Bill Murray got some space. It's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Jacorsky Bird, Bill.
What I tell you?
Off
What
the
I
jump.
tell you about him? What I
Off
tell
the
you
jump.
about him? What I
Off
tell
the
you about
jump.
him? From the first moment, first time I saw him, I told you, oh, he a monster.
Yeah. Oh, I already know, man. Corey Crosby Murray, first touchdown in the Redskin uniform, in the Washington uniform, if you want to say that. I mean, hey, Wiley, man, pulling as a tackle, man, as a left tackle. Wiley pulls and makes the block and creates the space, and then Bill is down. Down. Touchdown, man. Easy money, man. Easy money. Thank you guys for tuning in. That's another A plat for the offense. That's another A plat for the offense. We are averaging like almost 18 yards a carry. This is crazy. Let's see. Let's go run to these team stats real quick. Team stats, total yards. Cincinnati had 14 total yards. 14 total yards in the last two drives. We have 118 total yards. We have 12 yards passing. They have -5 yards passing. They have 19 yards rushing. Cincinnati, Washington has 106 rushing yards in the first two drives. If we could run the ball like this, bro, like, and it's not even our starting offensive line, which is crazy. So average yards per play, 17 yards per play. That's what we're averaging right now. Cincinnati is only averaging 1 yard per play. I mean, points scored, of course, it's 7-14. They had that big pass interference. Right now, Cincinnati has allowed one sack. The time of possession, Cincinnati's had the ball for 6 minutes and 24 seconds compared to Washington's 3 minutes. But Washington has two penalties compared to Cincinnati's one. And one of those penalties was a very big penalty. Let's go. Let's go to these stats real quick and see what these things look like. The rushing is crazy. But this looks nuts, okay? You got two curries. Chris Rodriguez, 41 yards, 20.5 yard average. Then you got two curries. Jacory Crosby Murray, Bill Murray, okay? You want to say it like that? You want to just call him Bill, whatever? Two curries, 32 yards, 16 yard average. Add a tutty on that touchdown. Then you got Debo Samuel, one rush, 19 yards, 19 yard average. Then you got Jaden Daniels, one rush, 14 yards. Add a tutty on that. That's a 14 yard average. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Even Jaden Lane had a decent return, man. One return for 12 yards. I mean, excuse me, I said return reception. He had a decent reception right there. One reception, 12 yards. He's only been targeted one time. We have not needed to throw the ball. We just been running down their throat. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. The offense, man, the team. I mean, let's be real. With the exception of that 25-yard, uh, that 25-yard penalty. I mean, even the team has looked really well, man. Because right now I have them averaging a B. You know, the Margie P Ryan. Ooh, I mean, we gonna say a B minus. That's probably what it is. Margie P Ryan on a return. Jaden does get Jakarski Merritt's ball for him. His first official NFL touchdown. First NFL, like that's balls right there. Say, nah, go get my man this ball. Okay, that's a handoff. Ooh, that's a good run right there for Cincinnati. I mean, I think that just sealed the fate on B Rob, unfortunately. You know, Taj Brooks is the was the running back on that. That's about a 6-yard carry. Joe Burrow is still out there. Joe Burrow is still out there. Another shot. Wow. Let's see. 3 drives. They are on the 36-yard line. It's a quick out to Brooks. That's a good tackle in the backfield. Who was that? I think that was Percy Butler, man. Good play, Percy Butler. It's a 35. It's a 35, man. And it's not even a starting defense, man. They look good, man. They look good these last 2 drives. Let's see if they can hold up right here on the 35 against Joe Burrow. And they don't got their ones out there. Another third. Let's see what they're gonna do. Joe Burrow drops back to pass, quick pass. It's caught. Elias Silvers. Hold up. Did he fumble or did it? The gain of 14. Yeah, that was too easy. That was too easy. That's too easy. He's 6'3", 210 though. I mean, let's see. It's a handoff to Brooks again. It's a flag on the play right there. Let's see if that's a hold or yeah, that might be a hold. That might be coming back. That might be starting them back and moving them in the background. Holding 64 offense, 10-yard penalty, replay first down. Okay. 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 1st and 20. And they saying Joe Burrow is still out there because he wants to get reps with the second receivers. It's incomplete right there. Yeah, Joe Burrow wanted reps with the second receivers, kind of to see how it is working, get their timing down or whatever. Joe Burrow right now in week 1 versus Philly, he was 9 for 10, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tonight, he is 4 for 8, 25 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, and has been sacked. Man, our defense, is that our defense? Okay, Joe Burrow drops back to pass. He got a little bit of time. He's scrambling. Oh, that's a sack. That's a sack. It's a fumble. That's a fumble. It might be a horse collar. It might be a horse collar. Dedrick Wise. Dedrick Wise just bullying. Where you at? That's not, yeah, that's a horse collar. Ah, be if he was inside the pocket, that's probably a good side. Because he's outside the pocket, yeah. Dedrick Wise, though, good play, man. Good play. Showing your aggression, bullying. Dedrick Wise is upset, but it's cool. I like that. I like that aggression. First and 10. Joe Burrow drop back to pass. Let's see how y'all gonna hold up. Let's see if this D gonna hold up. Okay, throwing it out. Good defense, man. We strap in. Uh, uh, strap on lock. On lock. Excuse me if it's just a little faint. You know what I mean? I just want to hear or see everything. Make sure that I'm giving you guys the up to date knowledge. Now it is 2:39 left in this first quarter. It is ball second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. It's a handoff to Brooks. And Brooks probably get about a game to 3. Not much, not much. So what do y'all think about the game so far, right? You know, I will give you guys my grades, man. My grades so far. Offense, A platinum, 2 times. You know what I mean? Because we've been able to just run the ball down and throw without a problem. You know, defense, it started off with a D plus, you know, especially because we had that bad penalty on that play, but I felt like we still played well, you know, and then the second one was A platinum. So that's that is a really good play by Jeremy Reeves to stop him on third down. So it's gonna be a 4th and 3, and they're gonna go for it. Ball on the 39-yard line, 4th and 3, 1 minute left. Drops the ball. Oh man, too bad. Was that Reeves that missed the tackle? That was Jones with a 13-yard gain on 4th down. Okay, and who was that missed that tackle? Reeves. Cleveland Farrell missed the tackle bad. No, Jeremy Reeves cleans up and makes the tackle. Good play, Jeremy Reeves. EJ Vigors, that's who that was on. We got to get Vigors from off the team, bro. Like, why is he getting playing time? Oh, he throws the balls to complete it, and that's Brooks does make it. We're going towards the end of the quarter right now. Joe Burrow, 12 seconds running a hurry up offense. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, second to 6. Let's see if they gonna hype. They was trying to see if they going to get an offsides before the end of the quarter. We don't budge.
Well, basically, my first quarter analysis. I'll come in on chime in on some first quarter analysis. I think our defense really is alarming. I'm still alarmed by the defense. I think we've had some good plays, but overall, I think our defense needs to do better. I'm sorry, especially in the secondary, specifically the secondary.
Bro.
That's the first thing, right? That's the first thing. Our offense, I think, is going to be unstoppable. I like the fact that we're leaning more on the run rather than the pass. I believe that the pass will keep defenses. We only should use the pass to keep defensive honest. But at the end of the day, the running is going to be our bread and butter. I believe that this running offense has a potential to break all types of records as far as the rushing game. That's what we do in Washington. We run the ball. So I'm all for that side of it. I'm really excited about what I saw in the first half out of the offense. Defense, we could do better. But, you know, like for instance, the Dedrick Wise penalty. That one, you got a sack. You could have got off the field. You know what I mean? So things like that is unacceptable. You know what I mean? I get it. You had to get the man. I'm not sure about the call, but still, we got to find a way to get them off the field.
I mean, I agree with that, but I will say this: Dedrick Wise penalty, I think, was BS. Okay, that penalty was BS. But I think the defense looked good. I think they looked really good, not just good. Honestly, if I had to give them a grade right now, it would be at least a B, B minus maybe. The reason why, because Joe Burrow and them haven't really been able to move the ball downfield on them. This is not even our first defense. This is our second defense. Our second defense been in, basically started the game. Yes, it started, but this is improper.
You had the Louisville
That looks
penalty.
terrible.
Hold up. You had the Louisville penalty on the fourth down that kept them on the field, and then you had the Dedrick Wise fumble that could have got them off. You squandered 2 drives on penalties.
I understand that, and I agree with that. You know what I mean? I agree with that. I agree with that. And those are 2 potential starters. I also agree with that. But when I'm looking at Joe Burrow's stats right now, right? He is 7 for 12 with 46 yards. That's what I see. 7 for 12 with 46 yards. And this is Joe Burrow.
At the same time, though, it doesn't matter if you keeping them on the field with penalties.
No, I agree.
You negating your good play.
All right, we're gonna jump back into it. Ball on the second bound. Burrow's still out there. That's a completed pass. That's a first down and some more. For Ilyasovis. I can't never say his name, bro. Number 80, Andre. I'm sorry for butchering his name. Ishavash. You know, y'all know who I'm talking about, man. So it's gonna be a first and goal. First and goal. Okay. Joe Burrow hands the ball off to Brooks. Brooks gets nowhere. And it's gonna be a flag on the play. Noah Igbenogany needs to stop with Kyle. Kyle looks good, man. He look pretty decent. It looks like it's against us, though. Holding defense. Number 91, Dedrick Wise. That's on you again. Second penalty of this possession, not just this game, of this possession. I mean, our defense look fast. We look hungry. We don't look like we looked last week. And you see Bobby Wagner and Von Miller on the side chatting it up a little bit. Once they on the field, and that's Dedrick Wise's spot where Von Miller is. You know, and I don't know how much Von Miller gonna play, but Joe Burrow drops back to pass, he throws it, it's a touchdown for Jones.
That's why I had a problem, though. That's why I had a problem with that penalty. That penalty turned into 7 points. The other penalty out of Louisville turned into the other 7 points. That's what I mean. You could stop them all day, but if you getting penalties to keep them on the field, you can hang that up.
I agree with that. And I am going to give that a F. But I like the way the defense looks, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's Mike Sanders still in the real game. And I think Mike Sanders still does really good job in that situation. Joe Burrow did complete his last 5 passes, and so on that drive, Joe Burrow looked a lot better. And so now he's 9 for 14, 62 yards and a touchdown. I mean, he still don't even have half the amount of yards he had last week, though. I mean, no, he just got more than half. I think he had 120 last week or something like that. You know, but when you think about Joe Burrow had to play over a quarter on the defense, he had to play over a quarter to score these 14 points, and not even against our number ones. Me personally, just got a good feeling that if this was against the number ones, that our number ones would have done a really good job of stopping Joe Burrow and probably getting him off the field. So We're gonna jump into the team stats a little bit. Um, right now, after that first drive in the second quarter, now Cincinnati has 74 yards, and they have 45 yards passing. You know, 29 yards rushing right now after a whole quarter. And to be honest, those 45 yards pass, a lot of that came on this drive. I think they had 50 yards passing because of Joe Burrow. I mean, being doing what he does. The score now is 14-14, and extra point was good. There's 13:54 left in the second quarter. Okay, so y'all know what it is, man. It's point B, man. I'm here like I always am with you guys, and I don't know if my screen look blurry or not. I'm trying to get the best picture I can get, guys. I'm in the hotel, man, and trying to do what I can do. Let me see if I can get this a little bit closer. See if it'll help out a little bit. See if it'll help out a little bit. Maybe this one is blocking, so we're gonna throw it here. Maybe that's better. I still don't think it's better. I think it need to be shining directly on me. Either which way, I'm gonna try my best, man. All right. There's been a lot of speculation. There's been a lot of speculation about Brian Robinson lately, and I mean, Brian Robinson, they're saying he's on a trading block. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think they rocking with B-Rob. Alright, yeah, there we go. Maybe, hopefully, this help it out a little bit for y'all, man. Right now, our running backs: Brian Robinson Jr., Austin Eckler, Jeremy McNichols, Chris Rodriguez Jr., Demetric Felton, Casimir Allen, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and that is a lot of options. We got a lot of options. We are not short of options here at all. I don't think we're short of options at all, And, okay. That's Brian Rodriguez right there. Chris Rodriguez, excuse me. Bill Crosby-Merritt having a good game today. And when Bill Crosby-Merritt's having a good game, you got Chris Rodriguez having a good game. You got all of these other people potentially having great games. I mean, I don't know if B-Rob is, I don't know if B-Rob's going to be able to do it, That's it's a bad snap. That's a loss of 8. That was a really good first down play from Rodriguez, but that snap was a little bit high. And Johnson does just get on the ball. It's a 3rd and 9. Let's see what Johnson got though, man. Let's see what Cliff Kingsbury got in this situation. 3rd and 9. We like to see these situations. Let's see. 3rd and long. Okay. Josh Johnson. Okay. Julian Good-Jones at center. Ooh, that's a good catch, Jalen Lane. Really good catch, Jalen Lane. 16. 3rd round out of Virginia Tech. That is Jalen Lane. Oh, that's a good comeback route. Yeah. Can absolutely run. I mean, that's a screen pass. Catch is made by Jeremy McNichols. Tackle was made by Brandon Lux. Jalen Lane, 5'10", 196 pounds, 4th round pick, the 128th overall out of Virginia Tech. His hometown is Clover, South Carolina. It's going to be a 2nd and 7, 11:44 left in the second quarter. Okay. 2nd and 7. It's a handoff. Rodriguez, first down, a little bit more, about a 9-yard carry. I mean, I'm gonna be real. They look good running the ball. They look good running the ball. Johnson drops back. Johnson got some time. Johnson delivers, and it's caught. It looked like KJ Osborne. Okay, good grab by KJ Osborne. It's good that we're gonna see a lot more. We're gonna see a lot more tape on Josh Connolly. We're gonna see a whole lot more tape on Josh Connolly after this. KJ Osborne, 5'11", 203. And it's a handoff. Rodriguez gets the first down a little bit more. That was a 2nd and 9. It's 10-17 left in the second quarter. 14-14, Cincinnati, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 5 straight receiving seasons with 1,000 receiving yards, 13 receiving touchdowns last season, tied for 2nd in the NFL. So we need Terry if we can get him back on the team. But he did get returned off the pup list. Oh, that's a really good defensive play. Somebody shot is it Burks? Burks shoots the gap and makes the tackle in the backfield. We're gonna see. Rodriguez, let's see how can you be a bell cow? It's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. I mean, Jaden Daniels I don't know, man. The offense looked electric with Jaden Daniels on the field, man. Him and Debo and all those, they looked electric. Okay. Johnson drops back to pass. Johnson throws deep. Looks like it's an interception. That's an interception. Interception. That's a bad overthrow. That's a bad turnover. Yeah, that's a bad turnover. That's a F minus. Offense. Okay. Okay, Johnson. Okay, Johnson. That's on you, man. That was just a bad throw. Sometimes you got those. Sometimes you got bad throws. That's just a bad throw. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Point B here at the Nature Network, man. I'm about to tap you guys into some of these stats, man. I'm about to read off some of these stats for you guys. Washington total team yards, 167. Cincinnati, 74. Washington passing yards, 40. Cincinnati, 45. Washington rushing yards, 127 rushing yards. They have not been able to stop the run. Rushing yards for Cincinnati is 29. Average yards per play, Cincinnati is 3. Washington is 10, but it's 14-14. Now Washington is throwing an interception, but Cincinnati has allowed a sack. Third down efficiency, Washington is 100%, and Cincinnati is 20%. Okay, time of possession, Cincinnati has had the ball 13 minutes and 6 seconds, while Washington has had the ball 7 minutes 45 seconds. Washington has 4 penalties to Cincinnati's 2. We're going to read off some of the stats. Joe Burrow, he's probably exited the game. And by him exiting the game, that's 9 for 14, 62 yards and a touchdown. You had Chase Brown, who is 5 carries, 16 yards and a touchdown with 3.2 yard average. You got Taj Brooks, which is 3 carries, 10 yards, 3.3 yards carry. So they averaging around 3 yards a carry for all of their backs. With you got Samaje Perine, 1 carry, 3 yards. Like I was saying, averaging about 3 yards, because when you break it down, that's about 9. It's about 9 carries, about 29 yards. A little bit over 3 yards over a carry. So I mean, Josh Johnson just kind of stayed down that receiver. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. That was horrible. Not just bad. 14 up. Jake Browning finally in the game because Joe says, you know what, I'm done now. Smoking Joe say I'm done. Ooh. Taj Brooks does get out of danger. Jaden Daniels interview. He said it feels good to get out there and get to the flow of things. He said he wanted to play longer, but he couldn't. She asked him why didn't he go down. He said he wanted to score. He said it's a win-win situation. That's going to be a 1st and 10. Look like a completed pass. Second player in NFL history for 3,500 passing yards and 850 rushing yards in a season. I believe that might have been Lamar that did it, or RG3. RG3 at 32. Had to be Lamar. Oh, man. That's a first down run, but it doesn't get anywhere. Good game tackle right there. The defense is locked in. 7:47 left in the second quarter. 14-14 Washington, Cincinnati. Okay. Yeah. So they're talking about Jakrowski Merritt's first touchdown. You know? He had to make sure. He said he know Terry be coming through the door soon. Okay. So flag on the play. She asked him about Debo. Said he brings electricity. Said he's a good player. Okay. Illegal motion. 5-yard penalty. Replay second down. 6th rookie quarterback to lead his lead to a team conference championship game. Lead his team to a conference championship game. It's going to be 2nd and 12. She asked him about Jaden Lane. Said he get better every day. That's a completed pass, and that looked like it might be a first down. They asked how good could the offense be. He said, we're going to have to see week 1. Okay. JD5. 6:28 left in this second quarter. Okay. Browning is back there. The motion. It's another motion. Shotgun. Drops back to pass. Delivers fast. Looks like it's a catch for Jones. Set NFL rookie records for completion, rushing quarterback rushing yards, 4th quarter, and slash OT pass touchdowns. AP Offensive Rookie of the Year, 7th in MVP voting. He was the 7th highest voted. He was almost MVP, 7 spots away. Jaden Daniels had 891 rushing yards, NFL record last season. Okay. 2nd and 5. It's a handoff to look like Brooks. Brooks cutting back. Brooks got some space. He has some blocks in his way. Igbenogany hits him out of bounds, but that is a first down. Igbenogany. Yeah, that's a 14-yard gain from that as he reversed field. I mean, oh, that's a big block. I don't know who got laid out like that. Somebody got smoked. Somebody got smoked. Yeah, somebody got smoked right there. It's a shot deep. Jones cannot stay in bounds. Good defense, Noah. Noah I. Good defense, Noah I. Okay. 4:47 left in the second quarter, 14-14, Washington, Cincinnati. Thank you guys for tuning into the Nature Network. I mean, if you with us and you locked in with us, man, come go ahead, comment, like, share, subscribe. Please lock in with us like you always do. This is Point B, giving you guys the rundown like I always do. And it's a handoff. Brooks again. And it looked like Tyler Owens on the tackle. Good tackle, Tyler. Mitchell Tinsley, I believe he was with us. Yeah, I believe Mitchell Tinsley was with us for a little while. Okay, we're gonna see 3rd and 7. 8 plays, 44 yards, 5-minute drive so far. 4:08 left in this second quarter. Drops back to pass. Browning, he's moving, sliding. It's a completed pass. They gave him the forward progress, 84 forward. I don't know. Yeah, that was a good effort, though. Who was that got dragged? That's Jeremy Reeves. I mean, the one thing I like about Jeremy Reeves, though, and you're going to see this on tape, if he on you, he's sticking on you. It's like glue. Once he wrap you or whatever, man, he's sticking on you. It's like glue, man. Like glue. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Nation Network. This is Point B, man. Tanner Hudson, 6'5", 241. It's a big guy to bring down. And that's another handoff. Look like the Brooks. Yeah. Okay. Desmond Ritter is with the Cincinnati Bengals. Browning is probably the backup quarterback. Jake Browning, 4 for 5, 35 yards right now. Excuse me. Okay. 2nd and 8. Play action. Drops the ball off. That's going to be a tackle. 3rd down coming up. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left in this second quarter. Scores 14-14. Cincinnati is driving a bit. Jake Browning behind them. There is a flag, though, on the 3rd and 6. Let's see. Oh, they picked up the flag, and it's going to be a 3rd and 6. Third and 6, 2:30 left in this first quarter. First half. This is a long drive of 11 plays, 56 yards, 6:46 left. Okay. They do have Noah Fant as well in Cincinnati now. Okay. They're going to go down to the 2-minute warning. Ooh, false start. That's exactly what we needed.
I think we
trying to throw us off sides.
I think we a little vulnerable when it comes to those those snap counts. I would like to see us work on those in regards to Dan Quinn and Joe Witt, because those snap counts, them guys look a little loose, a little sweet for it. And we saw them get Louisville earlier to keep the drive going. So I think that's something that we really need to work on, because other teams are going to see that. And I promise you, a lot of teams are going to try to use that snap counts against us throughout the year.
I think that's why they are using it, because they're saying because they seen Pittsburgh last year with us jumping off sides with the who was it? The rookie
It was
last
Jerzon
year.
Newton. It was Jerzon Newton.
Yeah. Yeah, when Newton jumped off sides, I think that they seen that, you know what I mean? And because they seen that, I think that that's where I think that's where we came into play, or that's where we lost at. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean by lost at. I think that's where people seen, and they're going to try to use that against us. And they've tried this game. I think that it's pretty obvious that they've been using the snap count throughout this game to try to draw us offside. And maybe this is preseason. Maybe this was the game that they felt like they would work on that, because like they're doing it a lot here. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, but so far, man, I'm gonna be honest. The offense ain't running up and down the field on everybody like they normally do. So I'm not really too upset, man. I'm not really too upset at all. You know, I expect them to. You know, this is a game. This is a chess match. This ain't. You know, this ain't a team that ain't like that. This ain't a team that's not one of the best teams in the league. You get what I mean? This is one of the best teams in the league for sure.
Not on the
Yeah,
defensive
this is
side.
definitely one of the
Not on the
best teams.
defensive side of the ball. Absolutely not. They're not one of the best teams on the defensive side of the ball. Maybe you
What?
could say it on the offensive. Yes, Trey Hendricks did lead the league in sacks last year. However, they are not one of the better defensive teams at all. Their defense is pretty bad.
Yeah, their defense is bad, but we're not talking about their defense. Our offense looked amazing against their defense so far. Do you disagree?
I do not. I do not. I
Yeah.
said our offense looked good.
Yeah. I mean, with the exception of that one bad throw, which I had to give them an F minus for on that drive. So I had to. I had to give him F minus because that was just bad. You're a 16-year vet. You got to make a better throw. You got to get it. If you want to throw it away, throw it out of bounds. You know. And I'm going to do, the end of this second quarter, man, and then I'm gonna have to get back. I still will be on, but I won't be as active with you guys for the second half. Browner drops back to pass, incomplete. That was a 3rd and 11. Now we're going to do the chance to see the 2-minute offense with the second team. More than likely, they're going to have to punt. They're a little too far for a field goal, but because this is preseason, look for them to kick the field goal.
Raggedy Hartman on his way.
Man. Okay, Jalen Lane is back again. Let's see if he got some excitement for us, man. Jalen Lane. Okay, that's a good bounce from the punter. 146 left in this second half. I mean, this first half in the second quarter. And oh my God, bruh. Hartman, bruh. Oh my God. I forgot his name. I literally forgot his name because he was that
Sam
bad.
Hartman. Sam Hartman. Raggedy Hartman.
Hey, bro. Nah, that's what I said. I forgot his name. That's how bad he was last week, bruh. And I'm gonna be real. Sam Hartman. I'm gonna give you an opportunity here to make me remember your name again. Because I couldn't even remember your name. I'm gonna be real, it's that bad, bro. Sam Hartman drops back to pass. He's in the end zone. He throws it. Almost throws a pick.
Almost a pick six on the first play.
Almost. DJ Ivy on the defense. And I'm gonna be real, Hartman. If you deliver that ball on time and throw it in where it's supposed to be, Jalen May makes that catch. He was a little bit open. 2nd down and 10. It's a delayed handoff. Gets about 4 yards, and that's Jeremy McNichols. Okay, let's see. 3rd and 6. Third and 6. Cincinnati takes a timeout. I mean, this has been tragic. This has been tragic right here. Watching Sam Hartman take the field, in my opinion. I mean, Sam, I just don't see it, man. I don't see, like, for me, I'm one of those people that once we put you in a position and you don't do what you're supposed to do, I believe that you're supposed to be cut. Here we go, Sam. Third and 6. Prove it to me, Sam. Prove it to me, Sam. Sam Hartman drops back to pass. Sam Hartman throws. Oh, not there. 3 and out, Sam Hartman.
Almost another pick. Almost another pick. Almost another pick.
Yes.
His career here is probably over. Unless he does something miraculous in the second half.
Yo. I am back. And I'm letting you guys know that I did drop my phone for progress. I said I'm not gonna be too long. Can you hear me though?
I got you. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Yes. You are on. All right, so I'm gonna pick it up. Oh, it's a touchdown, Washington.
If you can't hear me, throw something in the chat, man. It looks like it's
yes, I can hear you. Yes. Hold on.
I had the phone plugged up. It's still charged. So give me a second to let me see if I can go plug this thing up. But I'm gonna give you guys a rundown of what you've missed so far. They're gonna play it off. It looked like an incomplete pass, and it's a return for a touchdown. Ruling on the field, quarterback lost possession. Ooh, that's a fumble. That's a fumble.
That looked like a fumble. That looked like a fumble to me.
Mm-mm.
That definitely looks like a fumble to me.
They say they're gonna review it and maybe reverse it, but I don't know. I don't know people. So y'all was in the background a little bit. Yeah, like I said, man, y'all see in the background, I'm locked in with you guys. Hopefully you guys can hear me, because I don't know if you can. Ro, can you hear me, Ro?
Yes, I can hear you. I don't know why you can't hear me. But yes, I can.
Okay. So they're going to reset the game clock in 19. And they're going to call it back 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And Debo ran back on it. I guess they said they calling it back. Okay. 2nd and 10, ball on the 40-yard line. Ball on the 40-yard line. Drop back to pass, pressure, completely delivered a strike. Mitchell Tinsley. Tinsley played with us. Tinsley was with us. That's a 23-yard. Jake Brown. Who was that? Somebody got it, man. Oh, man, now we starting to put that pressure. That looks like a catch. That's a crazy catch. Mitchell Tinsley is having a career game. Tips it to himself. 47 seconds, and Brown is shaking up.
I don't know if Tinsley was with us last year. It might not be the same Tinsley. This is the second year. Undrafted free. I mean, tips it. Good defense got Price. Tinsley comes back and one hands it. It looked like it might have. I don't know. It looked like it was moving a little bit, man. Timeout is taken. Timeout is taken. Let me make sure this time. I don't know if it's short. You hear me? Because, bro, I cannot hear you right now. Give me a second to figure this out. Incomplete pass for Hudson. Third and 6 now. Third and 6. Third and 6.
You are listening to Studio Runners Radio at studiorunners.com.
Okay. Third and 6. 14-14.
You are listening to Studio Runners Radio at studiorunners.
Man in motion, empty backfield. Browner drops back, throws, completed. Kendrick Pryor and Tyler Owens was on the coverage. Into the red zone goes the Bengals. I don't know if you got a rope. Like I said, I don't know if you can hear me, but if you can hear me, could you put something in the chat so I can see?
Yes, I can hear you. I could definitely hear you.
All
I
right.
could.
All right, cool. Now I read what you wrote in. All right, cool.
Yeah, I could definitely hear
End
you.
zone, Tinsley with the catch on Price touchdown. That is 21-14. Tinsley making a case for himself. That's what you call a head top, man. That's what you call a head top. I mean, back shoulder fade. Price plays it well, but you got to get that hand out there early, Price. You got to get that hand out there early, Price. That was a little too late to have a hand out there. That's a really good catch. It's a really good catch. Yeah. Yeah, I mean he's made two amazing catches on that one drive. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I can't. I'm not a hater at all. I'm not a hater at all. Cincinnati is now in the top though. After that, which I don't like. I mean, y'all got Jake Browning out there looking like he Joe Burrow. Jake Browning 9 for 13, 97 yards in the touchdown. Joe Burrow 9 for 14, 62 yards in the touchdown. You tell me what's better. You tell me what's better. Jake Browning been out there scorching. Now I'm not gonna say that he deserves to start over Joe Burrow, not even a little bit. But I'm saying that y'all gonna make this case for him. So Mitchell Tinsley, 4 receptions, 4 targets, 53 yards, a touchdown. He's making a case to be a number 1 wide receiver somewhere, looking like looking like that against us. They saying they can't check him. That's what he's saying on the sideline. I can read his lips, man. You know. So shout out to you guys for watching the Nature Network. This is Point B that's been locked in with you guys for the first half of the week 2 preseason. Week 2 preseason, man. You know, I'm Philly, man. Good to be here with you guys. Good to be locked in with you guys doing the best we can and doing how we do. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody. Like I said, I can't hear anybody right now, so I'm just going to ride out with you guys into this. All the necessary steps you got. Okay, it's 28 seconds left. We have 25.
Oh my God, they about to give some more.
I mean, they're going to show Joe Burrow highlights like Joe Burrow. He looked all right, you know, especially against the number 2 in his was one better throw. I wouldn't say that touchdown throw is one of the better throws that you will see in the NFL. Week 1, 9 of 10, 123 yards. Tonight was 9 of 14. Interception, pick six, almost. Nope, tackle. We already said that your man Hartman is trash. Let me go try to see if it's charged a little bit. 'Cause I love to hear what Rose take on this is. He is garbage, bro.
I told you he was trash.
Sam Hartman.
I've been watching the nigga for college. He trash. Trash. Yes, indeed, man. Sam Hartman throws the interception. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown, Bengals.
Sam is trash, bro. Sam is trash.
Sam Hartman.
Oh, got my phone back, man. Got a little bit of us in, so we definitely gonna lock in here.
You are listening to Studio Runners Radio at studio
Garbage.
runners.com.
Trash. Sam Hartman is trash.
It looks like it's
Can
a
you hear me?
touchdown.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it looks like it's a touchdown.
Yes, it is.
Mitchell Tinsley.
Yes, it is.
You are listening to
Mitchell Tinsley.
Radio at studiorunners.com.
Sam Hartman is trash, man. I try to tell everybody.
Yeah.
I try to tell everybody. I said it the day we got him. I said, why are y'all signing that guy? I said, and we can go back to the draft show for all the Washington fans out there. You can go back to
Yeah.
the draft show. Go back to the draft show and see what I said about Sam Hartman.
Trash.
28. They scored 21 unanswered points after we went up 14-7.
Yeah, it's the second team, and it's
No.
it's garbage.
Mm-mm.
Garbage. Yeah, locking with you guys a little bit more, man. Locking with you guys a little more, man. This is crazy. This is crazy.
This
You know?
is exactly what I said last week.
Yeah.
What I told y'all last week, I just see things that are extremely alarming with how this team is playing. And how 28 points in the first half.
Yeah.
We gave up 45 last week. We gave up 55 in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Good return, whoever that was.
I mean, garbage. Garbage.
I mean, we gave up. How many points are we going to give up?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. This is bad. This is bad. It's all bad. Oh man.
This is terrible. 28-14.
That was Kaz Allen on the return.
It was a good return. But this ain't.
I mean, 21 unanswered points.
You are listening to Studio
This is
Runners
terrible.
Radio at studiorunners.com.
They scored 21 unanswered.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be real. Since Sam Hartman came in the game,
You are listening
It went downhill. But they should have cut him. They should have cut him. Anyway, that's his Redskin fault. Because they should have cut him after last week,
I agree.
to be honest. We all saw that. So I don't know why they kept him around.
I agree.
They playing favoritism. You can't do that.
All right. I'm gonna read off the halftime stats. You know, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get back to what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I will be still on with you guys, but I won't be as locked in. You know, I got some family things to.
Oh, they going. Oh, the people going to hear my rant at halftime. They're going to hear my rant.
All right,
for
let
sure.
me read off the stats before you start ranting, okay? All right. Let me read off these stats before you start, right? Let me adjust the camera on this side. All right. So, total yards: Cincinnati 216, Washington 170. Passing yards: Cincinnati 163, Washington 40. Rushing yards: Washington 130, Cincinnati 53. Average yards per play: Washington 8, Cincinnati 5. Points scored: 28. Washington 14 for Cincinnati. I mean 28 for Cincinnati. Washington's 14. Interceptions thrown. Excuse me, Washington has thrown 2 interceptions, and Cincinnati has not thrown an interception. So that's a big look at too. Then you got sacks allowed. Cincinnati has allowed 1 sack. Washington has not allowed a sack. Third down conversion. Third down conversion efficiency. Cincinnati is 37%. Washington is 50%. Time of possession. Cincinnati has had the ball 21 minutes and 24 seconds out of the first half. Washington has had the ball 8 minutes and 36 seconds out of the
Mm,
first half. The penalties are tied at 4 apiece.
mm.
Let's jump over to the teams. We're going to do our team first. Of course, Jaden Daniels went out there, scored the touchdown in the first drive, did not throw a pass. So we're going to do everyone else. So Josh Johnson, 40 yards, 4 for 5, and that's an interception on his account. Sam Hartman is 0 for 3 with the interception. 0 for 3 with an interception. You pull Josh Johnson for throwing his 1 interception, but Sam Hartman is 0 for 3 and got an interception. Okay? Chris Rodriguez, but the bright spot of the offense so far has been the rushing game. Chris Rodriguez, 6 carries, 62 yards. That's a 10.3 yard average. Ja'Cory Cross-Bird has 2 carries, 32 yards, and a touchdown. It's a 16 yard average. Debo Samuel, 1 carry, 19 yards. Jaden Daniels, 1 carry, 14 yards. That's with the touchdown. Jeremy McNichols, 1 carry, 4 yards. Josh Johnson, 1 carry, 0 yards. Sam Hartman has a carry and a -1 yard. Sam Hartman is terrible. We need to get him off the team. I'm gonna be honest. Jaden Lane, 2 receptions, 28 yards, 4 targets. KJ Osborne, 1 reception, 9 yards, 2 targets. Jeremy McNichols, 1 reception, 3 yards, 1 reception, 3 yards. That's 1 target. Ben Simmons has 1 target, but that wasn't even a real target. Right now, Bobby Price has the most tackles on the team with 5. Jeremy Reeves has 3. Javon Kinlaw has 2. Noah I has 2 and 2 assists. Percy Butler has 2. Quan Barton has 2. Tyler Owens has 2. Kane Madrano has 2 and an assist. Kale Cajo, I believe that's how you say his name. He has 2, 3 assists. Jordan Day got 1. Biggers got 1. Marshawn Lattimore has an assist. Jacob Martin has an assist. Frankie Lou has 2 assists. Deron Payne has an assist. Dorrance Armstrong has an assist. Andre Jones have an assist. Jacob Martin and Dorrance Armstrong's assisted tackle is a sack for both of them. They split that one, okay? Right now, Tressway is punted 1 time, 50 yards. We have 3 returns. Casman Allen has a 31-yard return. And Dedrick Felton has a 26-yard return. We jump over to Cincinnati now. Jake Brown at 10 for 14, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns, looking like Joe Burrow. But Joe Burrow was 9 for 14, 62 yards, and 1 touchdown. Taj Brooks has 8 carries, 34 yards, 4.3 yard average. Chase Brown, 5 carries, 16 yards, 3.2 yard average. Samaj P. Ryan has 1 carry, 3 yard average because he has 3 yards on that. Mitchell Tinsley's had himself a hell of a game. He's had 6 targets, 5 receptions on those 6 targets, 73 yards, and 2 touchdowns, including 2 head tops. Charlie Jones, 4 receptions, 32 yards, and a touchdown. Andre, I can't even say his name. He is Ishavash, I believe that's how you say it. 2 receptions, 26 yards, on 2 targets. Kendrick Pryor, 1 reception, 20 yards, 1 target. Tanner Hudson, 5 targets, 2 receptions, 12 yards. That means they've been doing pretty good on the inside, from what I can see. Jamar Chase, one target, 1 reception, 11 yards. Taj Brooks, 2 receptions, 3 yards on 3 targets. Cam Grandy, 1 reception, 2 yards on 1 target. Drew Sample, 1 reception, 1 yard, 1 target. Right now, we got Ty Clean Anderson with the interception. and Barrett Carter with the interception. Okay, and we're not gonna go over their tackles or anything like that. What I'm going to give is basically my grade so far. Every time, every single time that every single time that Sam Hartman touches the field, I'm giving the team an F. Just because he's still on the team now. So when the regular team was in, I'm gonna read these all. A platinum for the first two drives, and then it's been straight Fs since then. Josh Johnson got an F for throwing the pick, and then when they put bum sauce in Fs. Okay, all Fs. Okay, defense, they had a D plus, an A platinum, and then they had a couple Fs because they was on the field a lot because Sam Hartman kept doing dumb stuff. I'm not blaming them, but I'm blaming them. So y'all got to stop somebody. So I'm not gonna hold you guys too much longer because I got to get back to the family thing and I got to put the phone back on the charger, man. But it's been great being the host so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it over to Ro, and I'll be the tag-in guy. And I'll see you guys in the second half. I need to get to some family stuff right now myself. See you guys in a bit.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna take it over. This ETA Row taking over the broadcast. Point B is going ahead and
I'm in the building, but I'm not gonna be the host. I'm
right.
but
So yeah,
so I
while
can't,
we do while we do that, what I wanted to do straight quick is just go ahead and get some a broadcast to let you know who you're rocking with, and we gonna get to this second half, baby. Y'all know what it is. This is the Nature Sports Network. ETA Row. I will be taking over here. It's a halftime score of 28 for the Bengals, 14 for the Skins.
StudioRunners.com.
YouTube/at the NATUREDC. Subscribe today.
Okay. All the Washington fans out there, shout out to everybody out there. What you have is like I said, a 14-28 score. The game started off Washington and the Bengals traded touchdowns, of course, in the beginning. Cincinnati started out with the first touchdown on their first opening drive after Frankie Louvu jumped off sides on a 4th and 3. Joe Burrow with the hard snap. That gave us remnants of the Frankie Louvu jumping off sides repeatedly in the NFC Championship game. So for whatever reason, that never got addressed. That is my analysis of it, but that's not official analysis. That is my analysis, though. Anyway, moving right along. So you had the Frankie Louvu offsides. They go into the end zone. Joe Burrow gets the touchdown on the first drive on also a 4th down, taking our method of doing things from us. Then we get the ball on the other end. You had 3 runs, 74 yards, and a Jaden Daniels scramble for a touchdown. He gets hit as he's going into the end zone. And so he has a rib problem or whatever that's going on with him. The Cincinnati then gets the ball back. They go down. I think they went, it was a sack on Burrow or something. And so they had to punt. Washington then gets the ball back. And you had maybe 2 or 3 plays, and you had a Krosky Merritt, I think 27-yard touchdown run. He gets his first touchdown. After that, it's been all Cincinnati. It's been all Cincinnati from the top to the bottom. Sam Hartman has looked the way Sam Hartman normally looks, which is bad. So we got nothing out of him. The defense totally collapsed, in my opinion. Point B felt they played a little bit better. I felt like they collapsed. So that was not a positive thing on my side of it. But anyway, it is what it is. This is what you have at this stage of the game. And at this stage of the game, you have a Washington team that has given up 28 points in the first half to Cincinnati after giving up a whole bunch of points last week. I believe over 40. The 40 burger, they ate that one. Not to mention in the last game of the season at the NFC Championship game, the 40 you gave up then. Sorry, the 55 you gave up. And against the Lions, I believe you gave up another 30-something points. I mean, when is the leaking going to stop on the defensive side of the ball? This is terrible. This is terrible. And I know y'all going to say it's just preseason, but I see a lot of the same stuff we saw in the NFC Championship game. I'm going to continue to bring it up. I'm still salty about it. I don't care how anybody feels about that, but I am. I've had a lot going on this offseason. I haven't had the chance to be as caught up as I would like to be. I've just, even tonight, I was not scheduled to host tonight. However, Big Son is at the game. So I'll see if Big Son has chimed in from at the game. I'll see if I can get something out of Big Son. No. So we haven't heard nothing from Big Son yet. I know he's definitely in his feelings about what transpired in the end of the first half, as are most Redskin fans, I believe. I haven't seen as much concern out of these fans, though, based on the preseason performances that we've seen thus far, which they have been bad. They've been bad. The preseason performances have been just bad. So, but we have not seen any of the Redskins fans base really get on top of them about it. I mean, maybe you guys feel like Daniels wasn't on the field, so it doesn't matter much. I'm just seeing a lot of mistakes that I'm not sure a team of where we're trying to go is going to be able to make and get where you want to go. That's just the reality of it. So there's nothing wrong with making mistakes. You just got to clean them up. However amount of time it takes, however amount of effort it takes, you got to clean up some of this stuff. Some of this stuff, it's just not going to end well for you unless you do clean it up. You just got to clean it up. You'll play a better team that's more disciplined, and you'll mess around and just lose it just for that. Just for that. So we're moving. We're just waiting for the second half right now. It's halftime. The start of the third quarter will start shortly. Again, shout out to everybody out there listening. We're gonna get some station notification in straight quick, and then we'll get to what I think we should be looking for in the second half, and hopefully the team can play a little bit better.
StudioRunners.com.
YouTube.com/@TheNatureDC. Subscribe today.
Okay, second half is underway. 14:56 left in the second half. You got Cincinnati with the ball, and they'll take over. Zach Taylor. This is Zach Taylor. He's speaking right now. Figure out what he got to say about what's going on with the Bengals. Redskins with the ball. Hartman still at quarterback. Hand it off. It looks like to Krosky Merritt. He gets 11. And he's hyped. 11 on the run. Krosky Merritt. Yes, indeed. Shout out to everybody out there listening. This is the Nature Sports Podcast. We got Washington football here live and direct. I'm in the building today. Hands it off. Oh, this is a Krosky Merritt. They got him in the backfield. Oh, they wanted that one. Because he was doing a lot of talking on the play before. So, caught him in the backfield. There's going to be, I think it's going to be a third down if I'm not mistaken. Or second down. Sorry, second and look like 11. Let's get the scorecard up so I can get my stats together. Well, this game has been up and down for Washington. The offense did look good. I can't lie about that. The first team offense. Back to pass, hit the back foot. Out to the right side to Krosky Merritt. He makes one man miss, makes two men miss, and slides in between two other men. Falls out of bounds. It's going to be 13:46 left. Third down for Washington. Yes, indeed. Just to give y'all updated on some of the other scores around the league. You had Tennessee 28 over Atlanta 23. You're going to have a third down and 12 for Washington. Sam Hartman back to pass. 13 minutes left. He hits his back foot. He's scrambling to the right side. He's running. Oh, he looks like he could get it. He got it. And he slides down at the 49-yard line. First down for Sam Hartman. Finally, he does something worth doing. He did get the first down. So back to the other scores. It's going to be Washington ball. It looks like at the 50-yard line. Back to the other scores. You got Tennessee 23 over Atlanta 20. You had, let's go over here. The line in that one. Hold on. You got Sam Hartman still on the line. Let's go. Sam Hartman hands it off up the middle. Krosky Merritt spinning. Or is that, no, that's Jeremy McNichols on the spin cycle. Washington on the move. Cliff Kingsbury in his second year as offensive coordinator. He will be at the helm this year. He had plenty of offers in the offseason. He did not take them. And he decided to come back to Washington. Let's go. Hands it off. Hartman. Krosky Merritt makes a man miss. He gets tackled on he gets no yards. And he gets tackled. Yes, indeedy. Okay, so you got Sam Hartman in shotgun, 3rd and 5. Man in motion. He hits his back foot, middle of the field. He throws it behind the receiver. That would be 4th down. Offense is staying out there. Look like we're going to go for it on the 4th. But I think that the problem was Hartman there. That was just the bad throw. It's the bad throw. Cliff Kingsbury, they are tracking his path way to Washington. You know, before he came to Washington, he was back to pass. Hartman on the 4th and 5. Throws it. It is a catch. Great play. Hartman on the throw and catch. That's Hartman's definitely Hartman's best throw tonight. It is, I think, a 16-yard play. That is a great play. 16 yards for Hartman to Martin. Martin with the catch and pushed out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It was a 15-yard play. Sorry. Great play for Hartman. Hartman hands it off, flag on the play, runs on the outside. Krosky Merritt looks like he gets 5. But we got a flag. Let's see what the flag is. Let's see what we got on the flag. It's a gain of 3. Well, I don't know if, let's see what we got. Offsides defense. Okay. No play. We'll take that one. Repeat first down. Washington should get something out of this drive. I mean, I see no reason why. No reason why we are not going to get anything out of this drive. It is what it is. Shout out to everybody out there listening to the Nature Sports Podcast. Bringing you Washington football. Man in motion. Oh. Hand off to Krosky Merritt. He gets nothing. Nothing on that one. That was 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Cincinnati 31-yard line. So Washington is on the move. No, they were at the 26 because the 31 was with the 5-yard penalty. 2nd and 5 from the 31. Sam Hartman in shotgun. Hands the ball off. Krosky Merritt. No, that was Jeremy Nichols around the left side. He gets nothing. So you're going to have a 3rd and 5 from the Cincinnati 25. So they are in field goal range if they do not get it. But we would like to get this first to keep this drive going. Washington being down 14 points. You want to put 7 on the board here. You just want to put 7 on the board here. That's how that works. Okay, now, so you have Sam Hartman in shotgun. It's a man, 2 men on right, 1 man on the left. 3rd and 4 from the 25. Back to pass, hits his back foot. He's looking for an end zone. No, short shot. It is a great catch. On the comeback, Jeremy Lane with the catch. Now, that was a late throw. He stared the receiver down. I did not like the play out of Sam Hartman, but I definitely like the execution out of Jeremy Lane. First down, Washington. Flag on the play, however. Oh, it was a holding on the defense. Penalty decline. He definitely got the jersey. Jeremy Lane made a one-hand catch on that one. I mean, actually, the defender got a hand on it. And Lane still got the catch. It was a great catch by Jeremy Lane. Great catch. You got a 1st and 10 for Washington. They are on the move. Sam Hartman. That's down to Washington at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. Hands it off. Nowhere. -2 on the play. For Krosky Merritt. Cincinnati was waiting for that one. Okay, Washington deep in Cincinnati territory. They got a red zone shot here. What are they going to do with it? Sam Hartman has a chance to cut this game to 7 points. Can he do it? This is a very important drive. You don't need 3 here. You need the 7. It is imperative you get the 7. 9:03 left in the first. 2nd and 11 from the 11. Back to pass. Sam Hartman hits his back foot, throws the swing to out. Krosky Merritt is tackled immediately. He loses 3. Great tackle, in fact, by Cincinnati. They stepped up. I didn't like the swing pass. I thought, now it didn't look like it was a man. No, it wasn't a man open there. Yeah, it wasn't really a man open. I guess you got to swing it out. But it was a great play by Cincinnati. Great play by Cincinnati. Great execution on the defense. Yeah, it was the right defensive call. Cincinnati had the right defensive call on. 3rd and 13 for Washington. They still can get a first right in front of the 1-yard line. 3rd and 13 from the 14. Back to pass. Sam Hartman looks. He's looking to run. He gets around it. He is hit hard. He's going to be short. He is hit hard, though. Woo! He pops right up like it's nothing. Yeah, he gets up, but he got hit, boy. He was looking, he's running around the right side. He gets hit at the 5. The guy hits him straight in the face. Woo! With elbow to the kisser. Elbow to the kisser. Man, and he's all right. He pops on back up. Right now, it's a 14-play, 71-yard drive. They're going for it on 4th down, 4th and 3 for Washington from the 4-yard line. We got a false start, it looked like. False start. This is what I mean by the penalties. You got to kick the field goal here. You got to kick the field goal here. False start, number 51. Bobby Hart. Bobby Hart with the false start. You got to kick it. Get off the field. Terrible, 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 terrible. Washington will go for the field goal, see if they can get 3 out of this. You're going to have an 11-point game instead of at least a try for but I'm not too mad at that because I'm not sure they was going to get that one. So I'm cut it, at least get something out of the drive. 14 plays, you want to get something out of a 14-play drive, You don't want to have 14 plays and get nothing. Kick is up, the kick is good. Gay with the kick. Yes, indeed. 11-point game for Washington. 28-17. Cincinnati is up in this one. That was a 15-play, 66-yard drive that spanned it 7:32 off the clock. Got us 3 points. That was the opening drive of the first half. Of the second half for the people out there listening. I don't know, Washington. I don't know. I think it was a mistake not cutting Sam Hartman after last week. That's personally what I feel. I feel it was a mistake. That's just my personal feeling on it. Okay, Washington. Washington fans, if y'all can chime in if you need to. Say whatever it is you got to say about this team and these performances. Again, I am not satisfied with what I am seeing defensively, especially. Now, offensively, at least out of Sam Hartman, and when he's on the field, we're really not getting anything out of them. You had a penalty on a 4th down. This is the second penalty. You had Louisville on a penalty earlier that resulted in 7 points for Cincinnati. Cincinnati eventually scored on that drive. Then you had another penalty on this 4th down on the offensive side of the ball. Let's go with the discipline. I mean, come on, Dan Quinn. What are we seeing here? Is there a discipline problem on this team? Because jumping off sides on 4th downs, it sounds like a discipline problem. That's a discipline problem. So Dan Quinn, you got to have some accountability there. That's on you. For whatever reason, they're not practicing these snap counts. I said it even before the 4th down happened. They're really loose on this 4th down business. They're not as tighty as I would need them to be, especially with the caliber team that this team wants to be, which you're talking about. You were in the NFC Championship game last year. It's only one way that you can go. You have to go up. And in order to be a Super Bowl caliber team, you can't be jumping off sides on 4th down. That's just how that works. That's just how that works. Right now, the regular broadcast is speaking to Jamar Chase. He has had a decent off season at least. Joe Burrow, I like what Joe Burrow is doing. Joe Burrow opted to come in on this preseason and play more than what he normally plays. I mean, he only threw 8 passes last preseason. He felt that wasn't really good, so he came back and said, "I'm going to play in the preseason." I actually like that, and I agree with that. I would have liked Jaden Daniels to play a little bit more as well. Cincinnati on the return. He's out to the 31-yard line when he is tackled by Quan. Jeremy Nichols with the tackle. Again, I personally would like to see something out of this defense. Out of this defense here on this drive. Y'all have to get the stop. I need this team to compete. 28 points right now. Is 7 minutes left in the third. First drive of the second half of Cincinnati. They're at their own 34-yard line after the good return. Hands it off. Look at that. 6 yards on the handoff. 6 yards on the handoff. So this on the defensive side, Washington just got to tighten up. Again, they're going to say Bobby Wagner's not on the field. I don't even agree with that. I think they are a little too loose with these veterans. Get these veterans on the field in the preseason. That's what I agree with. Now, during the season, do you pace them a little bit? Absolutely. But in the preseason, we want to have a good start. So I'd rather we have a good start than a bad one. Good start makes it easy late in the season for you to get where you're trying to go. Hands it off up the middle. Looks like he has another 4. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 for Washington. They desperately need to stop. You're down by 2 possessions right now. 6:21 left. Cincinnati's around, not midfield, but Cincinnati is at their 39-yard line, approaching midfield on their side of the ball, though. So if you're Washington, you really want to stop them here so you can get the ball not backed up in your own end if they so happen to have to punt. So let's see what you got. Shotgun formation at the 44-yard line. Hands it off up the middle. Washington could not get the stop. First down, easy first down for Cincinnati. 5-yard gain. Cincinnati is out to the 47-yard line. Approaching midfield. Basically at midfield. Man in motion. Under center, fakes the handoff. Man in his face. He's looking for the screen pass. He has it out to the right side. He's up to the 50, down to the 47-yard line. Third quarter, 5:10 left. Cincinnati just crossed the midfield. They have the ball and an 11-point lead, 28-17 over Washington in Washington. I mean, I don't know. This defense just look a little leaky to me. A little leaky faucet. The leaky faucet. Okay, Washington. Back to pass. Hits his back foot, throws it over the middle. Oh, it's almost intercepted. Great defense. A guy named McDaniel. Great defense. Holding. Offense is coming back. I would accept that penalty to get them on the other side of the 50. That's me personally. Yes, they'll repeat the first down, but I'll accept that penalty to back them up a little bit. You need a stop desperately on this drive, and that will give you opportunity at a stop. Again, shout out to everybody out there listening. This is the Nature Sports Podcast, bringing you Washington Redskins football. Back to pass, hits the back foot, he throws it. That is looks like a incomplete pass. So you got a 3rd and 14. You cannot let them get this first hit. You cannot. You get the ball back. If you can get a touchdown after receiving the ball back, you got a 1-possession game. You play to win the game, ultimately. Yes, this preseason, but whatever season it is, you're playing to win, hopefully. That's what I'm here to watch you win. So I hope you're not deceiving me, making me think you're trying to win, and you're not. So if you're really trying to win, you're going to stop them on this 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14 for Cincinnati from the Cincinnati 43-yard line on their side of midfield. Back to pass, hits his back foot, looking, he's scrambling. There's a sack. Oh, he gets out of the sack. He's scrambling. He has some room, throws it. It is a caught first down, Cincinnati. Come on, y'all. How is this possible? Isaiah Williams with the catch. How is that possible? 4th and 1, no. You got a 4th and 1. Washington, if you're Washington, you desperately need this stop. Let's see if he even caught the ball. That was not a catch. It's coming back. They're going to have to punt. That was not a catch. That was not a catch. That was not a catch. It's coming back. Good challenge. Great challenge, Dan Quinn. Great challenge. You needed that one bad. He keeps the timeout. It's coming back. It's coming back. Nice try, though. Nice try. Shout out to everybody out there listening. This is the Nature Sports Podcast. We're going to give you a little bit of station notification. And then afterwards, we will be back. Oh, he said add me. Point said add me. My bad. Get your own back up in there.
Yeah. No. Like I said, I'm busy or whatever the case may be. But I will say this. It's Hartman, man. We gotta cut Hartman after this game.
That's what I said. Yeah. He should have been cut. I don't know what happened there.
Honestly, I don't know. And I think they might be trying to trade Josh Johnson. So they probably put him out there because they said 9 teams inquired about him or whatever the case may be. So maybe they only put him out there for a short period of time. But I'm thinking that there is another quarterback out there that is better than Sam Hartman. Don't get me wrong. I think that we tried the 2 quarterbacks in the same draft, the Kirk Cousins type of thing. I think that experiment is over. I think Sam Hartman is bad at this point. Like, not saying that somebody can't go and teach him and coach him up, because he had a couple good throws in there. I seen a couple good throws. Not like all of his throws was bad, but for what we're trying to do here and the type of winning organization we're trying to build, I don't think Sam Hartman should be even playing. Like at this point, they shouldn't be putting him on the field.
I agree. I agree. What happened with Mariota? What's going on with Mariota?
They just said Mariota was out. He wasn't playing. I think that's the veterans. But this is the thing, so I think Dan Quinn is saving his veterans this offseason. I mean, this preseason. Looking at who did play and who hasn't played, Bobby Wagner hasn't played. Von Miller hasn't played. Marshawn Lattimore played today. You know what I mean? Laramie Tunsil did not play. Debo Samuel played the first drive. That's it. Jaden Daniels played the first drive. That's it. I don't know if they're saying they're trying to trade Brian Robinson. If they are shopping Brian Robinson, that's one thing. If he didn't play because he didn't play, and they say he didn't travel with the team. So
Obviously, I think that there may be some bad blood there, so maybe B Rob is out the door. But the
You
running back rooms kind of seem okay. Maybe Chris Rodriguez, because Big Son at the game, so I can't wait to hear Big Son take at seeing his man go off, Chris Rodriguez. So that'll be good to see. That'll be good to hear. But in reality, man, I'm being real, man. Like Sam Hartman got to be cut. He got to be cut, man.
I agree. You had a punt by Cincinnati that they did reverse the call, like I said, and you had a punt by Cincinnati. You're gonna have a first and 20. Sorry, first and 10 from the 21-yard line for Washington. It's the handoff up the middle, and he breaks the tackle. He gets about 3 yards on the carry. Sorry, I got some audio jumping off back here. Gets about 3 yards on the carry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real though. From what I seen today, I did like the first team offense. I mean, first team defense. I'm not as worried about the first team defense.
They put Josh Johnson back in there. I think they done with Hartman.
Please do. Please do.
Johnson back to pass, hits his back foot. He looks, he throws. It's great strike. It's a strike.
Thank you.
Out to the right side. Great
Thank
throw
you.
for Johnson.
Thank you.
First
Please,
down.
please cut Sam Hartman tonight. Please don't even let him fly back. It's like, I ain't gonna say that. He can fly back with the team because we want to keep the morale up. But to be real,
The game is in Washington. Fly back where?
My bad. The game is in Washington. Guess what?
Yeah.
Don't
Turn
cut
on
him
the
tonight.
catch.
Don't
It's a
cut him tonight.
handoff up the middle. It's a 2-yard play. Washington has the ball at this is gonna be 2nd and 8 at their at their own 24-yard line. So they're deep in their own territory. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, don't cut him though. Don't cut him tonight. You got to cut him tomorrow. But I think that we've done with the Sam Hartman experiment, and you know what that does do for me? That puts an alarming thing on for me because we need a third quarterback. I mean, I like Josh Johnson, but how many years he been in the league? 16 or something like that. Something crazy.
Right.
So like, we need a third quarterback. That's what we need to go out there and shop. AD or Cam Newton. If we was going to get Josh Johnson.
It's a throw. First down, Josh Johnson.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I like Josh Johnson maybe for this year. You know what I'm saying? But beyond this year, I don't like a Josh Johnson. I think maybe like if we was going to get an older veteran, like I said, we might want to get somebody like a Cam Newton because then we could switch up the offense if we ever needed to get a quarterback in, And I'm not saying we should go get Cam, but that'll be interesting. You know what I'm saying? As one of the third or fourth quarterbacks on the team, get a call up and say, all right, look, this is what we're going to do over here.
Absolutely. You got to run up the middle for Krosky Merritt. He gets, Josh Johnson passes short to Brooks. Down to the Washington 44 for 9 yards on the 2nd and 8. That's going to be 3rd and 1 for Washington. At their own 42-yard line. They have already built it up. Okay, Josh Johnson in shotgun. Fakes that or hands it off to Krosky Merritt. He gets the yard. That's going to be 1st and 10. Sorry, that was the 1st and 10. This is 2nd. And they did get the first down on that last play. So it's going to be 2nd down for Washington from the 44-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real, man. This is something that I think that we are in a situation where we could potentially do something major. After watching those first teams out there work, and part of the first team, like Quan
Johnston,
Martin,
back to pass, throws it, intercepted. No, it wasn't. No,
almost intercepted.
3rd and 9 for Washington.
But like seeing Quan Martin, right? Seeing him make that tackle on the 1-yard line. Seeing don't get me wrong, Dedrick Wise had that horse collar, and that was a bad penalty roll. But I'm gonna be real, like if he was in the pocket, that's a sack.
Back to pass, Josh Johnson on 3rd and 9, throws it. It is batted down. The throws are behind the receivers, though. The throws are a little bit behind the receivers, to be honest. He got
Yeah,
to get that in front of that receiver, and the receiver could probably make that catch.
but that's why I'm saying what I'm saying about Josh Johnson. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying about a Sam Hartman. These guys aren't guys that we can win with. So I look at it like this: our first team looks good. Now it's about who can go out there and make a play, especially at the running back position. So the running back, now you handing the ball off. You got to do something with this
The punt
offense.
is up. It's a catch for Cincinnati. He's tackled. It's a flag on the play.
Yeah, you got to do something with the ball now. You can't.
39 seconds left in the third quarter. Cincinnati
Yeah,
ball deep in their own territory.
yeah, you got to do something now with the ball. You can't just do anything. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so you got a penalty on the play. We're waiting for the penalty. It is a 28-17 ball game. Cincinnati over Washington right now. Again, I mean Washington. I mean, I have no idea what. Yeah, we got to change this. I have no idea what's going on with them as far as their ability to keep up. But these showings haven't been good, in my opinion. I can't give it that.
No, I'm gonna just be real. The second teams is bad. Like our depth, and I'm not so mad at our depth even. I'm looking at. I feel like we gonna outsmart. We we're trying. It's not like we're trying to lose, but it's almost like we're trying to lose. You know, I think that we are just experimenting right now. I think we know what we got. I think what we got is what we did early in this game, and is run the ball. I think we know we got that. You know, the passing game. Jaden Daniels didn't even throw a pass today, bro. He didn't even throw one. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
think about how fast we got down the field, and Jaden Daniels didn't even throw one pass.
I'm not disputing that.
So
It's just other things that are concerning. Where even if you're playing a great game, those penalties will bring you back down to earth.
I agree. I definitely agree. Those penalties will
So
bring you back down to
sometimes
earth.
it's not as good as you are. It's about how disciplined you are. You can't give away points. You can't give
I
away third downs. You can't give away fourth downs. You just can't do it. And
I,
so that's my concern
I
is
could
that we had
not
a problem
agree
with it
more.
against Philly. Got a problem with it now.
I could not agree more. When you think about a problem with Philly, I think that we're in a situation now that we're developing. Um, we're developing a team that is pretty dominant. Okay, we're developing a team that's pretty dominant. You know,
Yeah, so we got a
hey,
it's
hey,
a 28-17 ball game for
hey, would you like me to
Cincinnati.
take a picture for you guys? Yeah, in the
28-17
picture.
ball game for sits between Cincinnati and Washington. Third quarter, 39 seconds left. Cincinnati, no,
I might need some
Washington
help focusing it.
has the
All right, let me
ball
back up.
at the 10-yard line
Uh,
after the punt. They are now in the
it doesn't
broadcast
have good
going
focus. Would
over
you mind helping?
the old RFK Stadium. So we know what that is. Shout out to everybody out there listening. This is the Nature Sports Podcast. Giving you everything that we do here on the Nature Sports Podcast. Hands it off, up the middle, makes a man miss. And it's a tackle. It is a tackle. It's a second down. Sorry. Yeah, it's going to be second down for Washington. It's going to be a second. No, Cincinnati has the ball. It's going to be a 2nd and 9 for Cincinnati. I think that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. They are probably going to try to play the clock game a little bit, which I don't blame them. They are up by 11 points. With 1 quarter left, it's up to Washington to try to get back in it. And that's just how that works. That's the reality of where you are. This, again, is not a good showing by Washington. This is not a good showing by any stretch of the imagination. any stretch. And again, Washington has a gun on them. Has the people are gunning for us. That's one thing we better understand.
You are listening to Studio Runners Radio at studiorunners.com.
One thing we better understand. The people are gunning for us. They are. So we got to make sure that we are on with whatever we do in order to combat that. Shout out to everybody out there listening. This is the Nature Sports Podcast. You got a Washington Redskins down big to the Cincinnati Bengals, 28-17, 1 quarter left. See if they could do something. Let's see if they could do something, because right about now, this is not working. Simply not working. You know. Again, 17-28. Cincinnati with the ball. So, I have no idea how that's going to work. Shout out to everybody out there listening. This is the Nature Sports Podcast, bringing you Washington Redskins football. Washington Redskins football. Again, I have a lot of concerns about what I'm seeing out here. A lot of concerns. Too many points. That's one thing I will say for sure. Way too many points have been given up these last couple games. Just, Dan Quinn's a defensive coach. Maybe you guys are confident. I'm not all that confident. That's the truth. I'm not all that confident they're going to actually be able to get it together. You know. It's not a lot of time. So. All right. Bengals, shotgun, back to pass, back foot, looks, throws it over the middle. It's a catch. It's a catch. For Pryor. Great catch.
You are listening to Studio Runners Radio at studiorunners.com.
Yes, indeed. Cincinnati ball. You're going to have a first and 10 at the deep in their own territory at the Cincinnati, looks like 14, 16-yard line. Back to pass, hits his back foot. He's going deep. Browning, it is overthrown. Good defense. But it was overthrown. He was looking for more. Oh, it was pass interference. Oh, yes, he definitely got away. He got away. But I guess you could say they were both fighting. His hands was in the air. Could have been called pass interference, though. He did run through him a little bit. Browning over the middle. It is a catch. He's tackled immediately, though. Yes, indeed. Great tackle by Worley. Great tackle. 3rd and 5 for Washington. 3rd and 5. 13:48. Sorry, for Cincinnati. 3rd and 5. They're barely above the 20-yard line in their own territory. Will they be able to continue to ice this game at the clock? Back to pass. Browning over the middle. It is a catch. First down. They will continue to ice it. Ice, ice, baby. McDaniels gave him all the praise earlier, but he gave up this one. He gave that one up. He was sunned a little bit. First down. First down, Cincinnati. All right, you got a 1st and 10 for Cincinnati at their 28-yard line. Hands it off up the middle. He makes a man miss. He's still running. Oh my gosh! Oh, he gets a first. Oh, close to it. Didn't get the first, but he was mighty close to it.
You are listening to Studio
Man,
Runners
man,
Radio
man.
at studiorunners.com.
Yeah, he went up through the hole. He broke about 4 tackles up in the hole. Then broke out on the other side. Arnold with the run. Great run for Arnold. Hands it off. It's a 3-yard gain. First down for Cincinnati up to their own 40-yard line. 12-13 left in the 4th quarter. They are just milking milk. They are just milking the clock. Milk duds, baby. Milk duds. 11:52 left. Cincinnati all man. They are up to at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 40. Here we go. Cincinnati hands the ball off up the middle. He makes a man. Oh no, he's tackled immediately.
Hey, Ro, wouldn't you milk it too?
Yeah. You up by 11. You gonna cut them possessions short in the 4th quarter. For people listening, that's what you do. Y'all might look at it as cheating, but that's what you do. If you're up, you gotta stop me. If I would do, I don't care if you do the same play. If they do the same play over and over and over again, it is the defense. It is the defense's responsibility to stop it. That's why you have a defense. That's the whole point. Okay, so you got a 2nd and 9 from the 40-yard line. He throws it over the middle. He gets about 9 on the play. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 for Cincinnati. 10 minutes left. Just milk it. Just milk it.
You would like to just milk it.
I mean, that's basically what they're doing. They started from inside their 10-yard line. They all the way at the 50 now.
No, what I'm saying is that you would like to just milk it. That's what you would like to do. You would like to just milk it.
They're past the 50, in fact. This might be a 99-yard drive if they score here. Browning in shotgun, man in motion. Okay, 3rd and 1 for Washington. Hands it off up the middle. He doesn't get it. He don't get it. 4th down. 4th down, 4th and 1. Don't jump off sides. If they jump off sides, if they go for it, if they go for it, I don't see Cincinnati not going for this. So they're pretty much going to go for this.
Go for what?
You are listening to Studio Runners Radio at studiorunners.com.
Yeah, they're going for it. We know they're going
for it. Go for what? You don't have to.
Because to keep the drive alive. You go for it to keep the drive alive.
You can kick a field goal.
They're not in field goal range. They're at the 50.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. You have a 4th and 1 for Cincinnati. It is 10:19 left in the 4th quarter. No, sorry. 9:55 left in the 4th quarter. I don't know why the play clock stopped. Did somebody call a timeout? No, the play clock is just frozen. What is going on with that? They're 2/3 of an inch of a yard short. 2/3 of a yard short. 4th and 1. Cincinnati with the ball and the lead. 11-point lead. 9:55 left in the 4th. Oh, they stopped it for the measurement. Now it's moving again. 17 seconds left on the play clock. Okay. Oh, you did a sneak. He did a sneak, and he got it. Browning with the sneak. Yes, indeed. All right, so you got a third. That was a 3rd and 1. You got a 1st and 10 for Cincinnati. And the 11-point lead. And they're just driving and milking. They're at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for Cincinnati at the 49 coming up. Browning in shotgun. Hands it off up the middle. I mean, they're just running up the middle, literally. He gets about 8, 9, power moving. Gets about 6. I might be exaggerating. About 6. Just running up the middle, right up the gut. On a delayed handoff.
You are listening to Studio Runners Radio at studiorunners.com.
Zach Taylor is 1-11. Cincinnati Bengals. 1-11
Hey, bro.
in weeks 1 and 2.
A quick question now. Would you trade?
Hold on 1
Duval?
second. Let me get this play in. 2nd and 2. Cincinnati with the ball. They are driving. They are in Redskins territory. Down. It looks like they are at the 41-yard line. The Redskin 41. In shotgun. Browning. Back to pass. Back foot. He is going for the jugular. Going deep. It is a catch. No, he dropped it. Oh my goodness. He dropped it. He plain old dropped it. Go ahead.
Would you trade Brian Robinson and a 1st-round pick for Trey Hendrickson?
Yeah, if you about to get rid of him anyway. In the 1st, maybe not a 1st, a 2nd maybe, because you got Robinson with it. You ain't gonna get a 1st and Robinson. You get a 2nd.
No,
I'll give you a 2nd and a 5th. Hand it off. Browning up the. Oh, he runs it. Oh, he gets caught this time. Nope, he gets the 1st down. He drags him for the 1st. Gets caught behind the line. Drags him for a 1st. It's gonna be 1st and 10 for Cincinnati from the Washington 39-yard line. They have went from inside the 10-yard line to where they are now. The clock is being milk dudded. It's down to 7 minutes. They got the ball when the quarter started. This is so far a 7-minute drive.
I see that deal getting done this week.
Back foot, throws it. It is short. Hamilton on the coverage.
Bro, you're gonna have to give him a 1st round because if we go to the playoffs and do well, which I know they're expecting us to do, that's like a 2nd-round pick.
You are listening to Studio Runners Radio at studiorunners.
I don't know. I guess it is, yeah. But I don't know if I give him a 1st though. I might. I mean, hands it off. It is no, fakes the handoff. Throws it. It is on the 2nd and 10. That's down to the 34-yard line. It'll be Browning and the Cincinnati Bengals with a 3rd and 5. Deep in Redskins territory after milking the clock. I don't know. It seemed like the life is going out of the Redskins as well. I mean, this doesn't look well right now. They are on life support. The Skins are on life support. You got to get this stopped and get them off the field. They have milked you. Excuse my phrase. No foul. Oh my God, he jumped offsides. Offsides, Washington. Oh, false start. What do they got? They got false start Cincinnati. Woo! So that makes that 3rd and 4 into a 3rd and 9. You should stop them here. It's about situational football, ladies and gentlemen. On this situation, show what you got. It's practice. Practice. 3rd and 9. In Cincinnati with the ball. You have been milked the whole time. This whole clock is your fault. You could not get them off the field. This is your chance to get the offense the ball back.
It's your chance to win the game.
Oh, false start again for Cincinnati. It's no way. They have false started their way out of field goal range. It's no way you should let them get this. You have to stop them here.
Yeah.
And
Honestly,
then look, because they may play to get in the field goal range again. Because they got McPherson. He's a great kicker. So they may
Yeah.
play to get into field goal range again. Watch that. If you can stop them to as short as a minimum gain, then McPherson comes out. He might still hit it, but you still make it a little bit more difficult. Back to pass, hits their back foot. They're really going for it. He's scrambling. It is a sack. They will have to punt. Let's go offense. You're not out of it yet. You got the ball back. You can get a quick score. You're looking at a 4-point game, 1 possession game.
No, you go for 2 in the preseason. You go for 2.
Well, whatever it is, you're not going to be tied because you're down by 11.
No, that's what I'm saying. You go for 2 in the preseason and try to end with a tie.
Yes, indeed. That is a sack. That is
See, look,
a sack.
This the thing, bro. This situational football, right? So for me, the best situational football is if you try to get a touchdown, right? But let's say you don't get a touchdown. Let's say you get a field goal. If you kick a field goal here and then you go down and score a touchdown and score a 2-point, that ties the ball game. There is no overtime in preseason, so it's going to end as a tie.
Yeah.
But I like that result a lot better than what the result is right now.
Yeah, it's ugly right now. Kashmir Allen fair catches at the 15-yard line. Washington gets the ball back with 5-4. They milked that. They milked it even more. So you got 5:40 left on the clock. Washington with the ball. Josh Johnson, I believe, is going to come out. Let's see if he can lead us to a quick scoring drive and make this game interesting. Or will he throw the game away and do the same old backup quarterback stuff that some backups are known to do?
Well, we'll see. We will see.
What y'all got, ladies and gentlemen? If you're out there, make sure you chime in and let us know what you think is going to happen in this very moment. Will Johnson. Will he, no foul. Will he throw the game away? Or will he keep us in it? Do we got the juice to keep us in it, baby? What you got? What's your prediction? What's your prediction?
My prediction is he's going to throw the game away.
That's what I think too. No, you know what? I'm a vouch for him. I say he score. Let's go, Johnson. I say he score. I say I'm a vouch for the young man. I'm a go on his side. Don't fail me, champ. Don't fail me, champ. I'm gonna talk bad about you if you fail me now. I'm gonna talk bad about you if you fail me now.
Yeah.
Don't fail me.
Don't fail you.
Don't fail me.
Are you putting your trust in the Josh Johnson?
Yeah, I'm gonna say he gonna score here. I'm a bet he gonna score. I think he gonna score.
I hope he scores.
I'm gonna give a little confidence in him.
I do hope he scores. Am I gonna bet he scores? Hell no.
You got Bobby Wagner on the interview. I would bring it to y'all, but Lord knows
I mean,
we don't want to be flagged.
Yeah.
You know. Shout out to everybody out there listening. This is Nature Sports Podcast bringing you Washington football. Once again, another season. 11th season in a row. You'll have all the guys here for sure. Just had a small vacation, I believe, for everyone. Oh, it's a Mega Man miss runs out of bounds. I think that was Krosky Murray. Oh, yeah, that was Kashmir Allen on the run. I'm glad to see Kashmir Allen running the ball there. He looked a little sharp on that. He looked a little sharp. Oh, sharp. All right, let's go, Johnson. Back to pass. No. Is this Hartman? No. Oh, Johnson. Oh, he drops the ball. Dang, Kashmir Allen. I just gave you some praise, and he goes and drops the ball. 3rd and 7. We needed that catch, too. Come on, now. What you doing? 3rd and 7. Okay, so we have a very important 3rd and 7 for Washington. Back to pass. hits his back foot. It looks like Hartman throws it. It's a catch. A first down. Washington, he got it somehow, some way. Flag on the play. Will we have a roughing the passer or will we have a hold? What you got going here? Washington got the first down, but what's the flag? Oh, holding Washington. Bringing it on back. Bobby Hart, the same guy. Bobby Hart got to be cut. We wanted to cut him.
You got him on the chopping block?
Yeah, for me. Hart got to go.
I think we're gonna do we should do a chopping block show.
I think so.
Who deserves to go on the chopping block?
Back to pass. Hits our back foot. Looking, Hartman scrambles. He throws it. He completes it. Does he? No. He tried. No, that was Johnson. That was a great play by Johnson. He tried. But that was Hartman. That was Hartman. Sorry, that was Hartman. He tried. But oh my goodness. It's not looking good for Washington. They went 3 and out. When your defense scratched and clawed their way to a stop, when you desperately need it, you go 3 and out.
And that was Sam Hartman, right?
Understand Hartman's tutelage.
Oh, I think that's confirmed. That's confirmation he's getting cut.
Oh, Cincinnati on a return. He's all the way out to the Cincinnati 39-yard line. They are in business. They about to score. They at least in field goal range.
They gave Sam Hartman. This is what I think Sam Hartman's getting cut. This is why. And I'm gonna have to say this as my final thought because I'm gonna have to go ahead and kick it on out after this.
Okay.
So Sam Hartman is not only getting cut because of his performance tonight, right?
Right.
They gave Sam Hartman multiple opportunities to rise to the occasion.
I agree.
Okay? So they gave him right after the team was hot, right? Josh Johnson goes out there, throws an interception. They say, all right, cool, we're going to bring Sam up. Okay? Sam Hartman goes out there, and instead of him taking and seizing the moment, he goes out there and just looks horrible. 0 for 3, 2 interceptions, something like that. You know, that type of stat line. And for you to go out there and Sam Hartman, and to basically get ousted as a bum on Monday night. This is Monday Night Football. See, they're going to be analytical in this situation. Okay, they're going to be analytical in this situation. They are not going to say this is just a regular game. No, this is Monday Night Football. The world watching. You seen what Jaden Daniels did? He said, "Man, look, I wanted to score a touchdown." You know, the mindset that JD5 has versus a lot of the other people, you know? So my thing is that when you get into this situation where you get an opportunity after opportunity and you don't look good, you don't go out there and show something spectacular, even if you can't just stick to the script in preseason if you're trying to make the team. You know, you got to stick to the script and do a little more, you know?
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, Sam, they gave you the opportunity to go out there and score a touchdown for your team. And Kaz Allen didn't drop the pass, so I will say that. But, I mean, outside of that, I think that's a nail in the coffin, even maybe with Josh Johnson, too. Josh Johnson didn't necessarily look good. And so maybe we're going to be looking for a third quarterback, in my opinion. But I think Sam Hartman's nail is in the coffin today. I think he's going on the chopping block.
Absolutely.
And we coined that, not nowhere else. Right here on the Nature Sports Network, the chopping block, okay?
Absolutely. Sam Hartman is not up for the task. He was not up for the billing. Cincinnati has the ball after a huge return. 1st and 10, Cincinnati at their 40-yard line. Coming up, 4 for 35 left. It is a tackle in the backfield for 5-yard loss. Great play for Washington. Who was that? That was a great play. Let me see who that was.
Hey, and hold on. Just one last thing with that. With that being said, I mean, I'm gonna see you guys next time on the Nature Sports Podcast, man. Point B out, man. I appreciate you guys. I'm with my family, and I'm with you guys at the same time. Meaning, you guys are my family. See you next time.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's Point B. Point B. Signing out here on the Nature Sports Podcast. You will see all the guys at some point throughout the season. I know I'm way behind, so I'm gonna give you what I got. Hand it off up the middle. It is a 1 yard gain and a tackle. Third. This is gonna be a 3rd and 13. Washington got a chance to get the ball back. 3:36 left though. That milking of the clock on that drive really hurt Washington. It limited the possessions in the fourth quarter. Now Washington is reeling, trying to get another opportunity. I try to win every game. So I don't know what Dan Quinn is doing. Maybe that's not what his goal is. That would be my goal. Back to pass. Throws it. It is a catch out to the 30, the 4, look like the 36-yard line. Cincinnati's ball. It'll be 4th down and 6 for Cincinnati from the 35-yard line. 28-17, 3:11 left. Cincinnati up in this one in Washington, giving them a nice, good old Washington a whooping. You know what I mean? See, it's the Nature Sports Podcast. Jaden Daniels did have a touchdown in this one. Deebo Samuels looked good the first play. They let it be known that he would be heavily involved in what we do. I'm very excited about that. It will be good to see Terry get involved. If they can get Terry back in, whatever that happens there, they need to figure that out so we could be moving right along. You got McPherson. He's going to attempt this field goal. It's going to be a long one. .36. That's going to be, I think, 55. Sorry, 53. 53-yarder, 54-yarder. Again, shout out to everybody out there listening to the Nature Sports Podcast. Bring you the fourth quarter of the Washington football team and the Cincinnati Bengals. 3:11 left. Washington in a bit of a bind. Down by 11. Cincinnati with the ball. They're about to attempt a 54-yard field goal. That's normally pretty easy for McPherson. He hits those like running water. Probably the best kicker in the league. The kick is up. Money, like I said. 16-point lead. 14. 2-possession game? No. You get a quick score. You try to get a stop. Get back out there. Yes, indeed. Again, here on the Nature Sports Podcast, we will be bringing you all of the games throughout the season. This one is looks like another loss. You gave up another 31 points. So in the last 3 games, you gave up 55, 45. It's over 100. Oh, that is 100. No, 48. 55, 48, which was 103. Then you gave up another 31. So that's close to 140 in 3 games. And that number just keep rising. And I'm going to make sure I keep track of it. Dan Quinn. You supposed to be the defensive guy. What defense is you playing? I mean, what defense is you calling? That's not going to work. Y'all want to be a Super Bowl team. Not like this. What Super Bowl? Where? And again, y'all can say we still in a rebuild mode. I heard somebody say that today. Oh, just be careful because they're still rebuilding. What? The fans don't care nothing about that. You shown what you were capable of. There ain't no rebuild. You rebuilt it, and that's what you're capable of. You got to do that or better. They think this is. What do they think this is? That's the standard we're going to hold them to. When Washington won that first Super Bowl, even when they went, they won it all. That's how we do here. You know. Shout out to everybody out there. This is the Nature Sports Podcast. Why they're talking about the Cowboys and Micah Parsons asking for a trade and all of that during our game, I don't know. That's because you got Troy Aikman calling the game. But this is weird. I mean, what are we talking about? Micah, what does this have to do with Washington? This is why I don't like Troy Aikman calling our games. You know, didn't they even give it a little bit of time? They giving it a whole bunch of airtime. They made sure they slid some Cowboy stuff up in there. We don't want this. We don't want to see that. They think this is.
You are listening to
Coming out building and show some Micah Parsons. Okay, you got to down the ball. Let's see if I can spot Big Son out there.
You are listening to Studio Runners Radio at studiorunners.com.
You know, shout out to everybody out there listening. Again, this is the Nature Sports Podcast bringing you Washington football. I don't know why they still talking about the Cowboys. They talking about their last championships. And then Brian Schottenheimer and Micah Parsons' request. I don't know why we're talking about the Cowboys. I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, so hand it off. Up the middle. He runs it outside. He gets out of bounds. I agree with that. Kashmir Allen with the run. Okay, at least you knew what was at stake right now. So I can respect that. Oh, Holden. Who was it? This Bobby guy again? Bobby Hart. Yep. That's exactly who he was. He has to get cut. 3 penalties. 3 penalties. 3 holding penalties in one game. That's it. That's it. You can't do this. Hand it off. He gets nowhere. You know? So, I mean, again, Washington with the ball. Let's see what we got. 1st and 20 now. After the whole Kashmir Allen runs the ball, he only gets 1 yard, -1. That was the run there. You would have a 2nd and 19 for Washington. Deep in their own territory at the 25-yard line. Down by 14, though. It's 2 minutes left, 2:34 left. So, let's see what we got. Now they're going to go into the NFC East headlines. Try to now talk about all the NFC East. Only reason they're even talking about the NFC East is because you talked about the Cowboys. Why you just going to talk about all the, we're going to talk about the Cowboys. Why are we talking about the Cowboys? I don't get it. I don't get it. 3rd and 14 for Washington. They're not even a factor. The Cowboys are not even a factor right now. So to even mention them is weird with Brian Schottenheimer at there. That's who's going to do. Come on, y'all. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. What are we talking about? Why are we talking about the Cowboys? That's what I'm asking. What are we talking about? Who? Brian Schottenheimer's Cowboys? Not Jimmy Johnson no more. You know, I'm just keeping it real. Y'all should have kept McCarthy. I might have respected it a little more if you had McCarthy at the helm. But I'm supposed to be afraid of Brian Schottenheimer. They're going to be major players under that Brian Schottenheimer guy. Yeah, come on, man. Stop it. you know. It's 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 31-17. 3rd and 14. Washington with the ball deep in their own territory at the 31-yard line. You had a second down run for Kashmir Island to the Washington 31-yard line. That was on the 2nd and 21. That's how you got the 3rd and 14. You had a penalty out of Bobby Hart, who's had several penalties today. On the first drive, looks like somebody might take the Vegas money. I'm just saying, somebody might take the Vegas money. Who took the Vegas? Bobby Hart. You know, could be. Yes, indeed. So, I mean, that's what it is. 2-minute warning. I mean, let's run through the stats or I'm gonna run through some of the scores right now while we waiting for this. Oh, no, here we go. Back to the action. All right, Washington. All the chips is here. All the chips is on. Hands it off the. Oh no, he keeps it. Hartman gets. Oh my goodness, terrible. 3rd and 14, 1 yard, 4th down. I don't know what this was, what that call was, Hartman. It's time for you to go, buddy. 1:40 left. That was a give up. 4th and 13. That was a give up. Wow. That was a give up. That was a give up. 31-17. Looks like Washington going to take the L today. Tressway with the punt. He's going to punt to Isaiah Williams. 1:14. I don't know why they ain't just run the clock down. To be honest. Should just ran the clock down. It's a fair catch for Williams down at the 20-yard line. Cincinnati will come back out. Again, this is very alarming. This team has not played well in the preseason at all. They've played quite putrid, to be honest. The first team looked good. Jaden Daniels, I think that offense might be really something to really deal with. Like, really something to deal with, especially if everybody can stay healthy. Defense, I'm very concerned with. Desmond Ridder is the quarterback for Cincinnati. He's going to kneel it, and we're going to get up out of here. Again, Point B on the call earlier. I'm ETA Rowe. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how we do. Again, we'll see you for the preseason, the 3rd preseason game. Washington will take the L on this one. 31-17 is your final score. It's just been terrible. It's been terrible. Everything after that first team was terrible. I'm not a proponent of people not playing. Debo did play today. He looked good. Everybody else looked good. Whatever. Look, I would not a proponent. Bobby Wagner didn't play all preseason. I get it. We had a long off season. So I mean, whatever it is, we're gonna figure it out. But I'm not gonna hold you guys tonight because it is late. And it is Monday night, so y'all know what we do and how we do it. Shout out to everybody out there listening. This is the Nature Sports Podcast. I'm ETA Rowe. I'm going to sign out. Washington takes the loss to the Cincinnati Bengals. Terrible loss today. And again, they are 0-2 on the preseason. It may not be a concern from you guys. It might not sound like a concern, but it is definitely a concern for me. This was terrible money. This was a terrible way to go out. But either way, we're going to play another day. Live to play another day, right? All right, so we're going to sign it out. See y'all later here on the Nature Sports Podcast.
YouTube /@TheNatureDC. Subscribe today.